For the record, my dad spoke about it, Rebecca spoke about it, and maybe I was a little bit mean to Rebecca, but had I not been mean to Rebecca, she would have had nothing to talk about, and that wouldn't have been such an amazing speech. So that's what I was doing. I had it all planned out, okay? So, all right? In all seriousness, thank you guys all for coming. We know how difficult it is to get here. It's far away. It's just not easy. And you guys all took the time and the effort to make it happen. And you did it on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Thank you. So you guys have gotten a sense that Brian and Diana introduced us. I'm going to give you guys a little...
Where are they? Can we do a little...
Where's Diana?
Get up. Do it.
I probably should have checked to make sure Diana was here. That was slightly unlucky. Okay. We're going to keep going anyway. So in 2011, my best friend Brian, Ariel's best friend Diana, who we're going to pretend is here and over in that corner, were dating. I had a girlfriend at the time, not Ariel, and the four of us, it did happen. I dated women before Ariel. The four of us went to the Berkshires, and we had a weekend up there. Diana comes home, calls Ariel, and says, I got a great guy for you. Ariel says, great, set it up. She says, but he has a girlfriend. Ariel goes, what? Thanks, but no thanks. Fast forward about a year, I become single. Brian comes to me, and he says, I got a great girl for you, but you can't F it up, and you have to really, really be ready. And now it was my turn. I said, thanks, but no thanks. I'm not ready. Let's fast forward again. About another 9 months, give or take, I was still single. Brian had become single. Our friend Matt, who's around here, had also become single. Summer of 2012, it was fun. We had some nice overlap. It was a good time. Brian and I go to Fire Island, and I'm going to spare you guys the details of yes, exactly. But I will tell you that we woke up in a very hot, very dirty, slightly smelly attic on a Sunday morning, and we look at each other and we're like, yeah, what are we doing? And I go, Brian, I'm ready. Brian, being the very diligent, wonderful friend he is, somehow decided to take all of our text messages, okay, from his old phone, and we are, just to give you a little bit of context, we're sort of like 12-year-old girls when we're single. We text back and forth about everything that's going on. We, during work, we kind of talk about all of our dates. We may or may not go to the bathroom during the dates and text and call each other. The text messages are here. So I'm going to read you a couple. And by the way, the reason Brian isn't actually speaking tonight is because I knew this piece of paper existed somewhere. I didn't know exactly what was on it. I didn't get it until last night, but I knew I didn't want it being out there. Well, I'm only picking a couple of things. This is very edited. This is like pages and pages and pages.
And Diana has the same. They were going back and forth.
Yeah, we got Diana!
Mike and Ariel's wedding after our third date.
8/18/2012, 5:01 p.m., which I am hoping is not when we woke up, but it very well may have that weekend. From Fire Island, Brian to Diana. Ariel still single? It might be time. Diana, yup. Do it. 914-552-0360. Meet O'Brien. 8/28/12. That's the night I met Ariel. It's inscribed in her ring. Date with Ariel tonight. I'm speaking to Brian. Where? Rain's Law Room. There's a lot of very, very, very sweet details after here, but I'm going to skip through them. What I'm going to get to, so 8/28, just about 2 weeks, give or take later, Brian writes me a text on his birthday, September 10th, 2012. You're done, meaning you're getting married. I'm calling it 9/10/12, my birthday. Now this whole document, he manually transcribed, or partially, and you cannot. It was done on September 20th, 2012, which was less than a month after we met. The subject is Mike and Ariel's text for future wedding. Brian, you've always been an amazing friend. We can't thank you enough. You've now introduced us. You're amazing. We love you. Diana! We spend a weekend together, you're ready to break me up. I mean, the intuition, the guts. I don't know how you knew right away that Ariel and I were meant to be together, but you somehow knew. You are absolutely amazing. We love you so much, and all we can say is thank you. Specs. You've always been there for me. Sure, maybe the early years were a little bit rough. I take responsibility openly in front of all of our loved ones. That was my fault. But nevertheless, you've been there constantly, and I love you so, so, so much. All of our siblings, Joe, Howard, Jen, Ethan, Josh, you guys are incredible, incredible siblings, and we love you so much. Thank you. To our parents, you guys have put together an absolutely amazing weekend. The time, the effort, the money that you guys have put into this whole weekend has not come anywhere close to going unnoticed. It's unbelievable. Jack and Mara, this night is perfect. This is the dream wedding.
Thank you for organizing the clear skies.
Thank you, Asha.
The next line actually talks about the contingency plan B or C in the rain, so I'm just going to do that. We don't need it. Mom and Dad, thank you for being unbelievable and for collaborating with Mary and Jack and for putting this whole weekend together. We love you all so much. And let's celebrate. Let's dance.